I look like a hardy cowboy with a cap on. My cheekbones all sucked in and shit. Um, what's up, YouTube? Uh, I don't really have a specific topic in mind right now, but I still have to record something just for the sake of recording something. So whether I have something to say or not, I have to do it and post up. Um, but since I have nothing to say, let me just I hope you guys can like watch. What time is it? The sunset. Really? Yeah, together. Like it's pretty beautiful. It's really beautiful. Look at that tree. Just let's pump. Like it just feels so tough. It just feels so tough. Oh, so maybe even looking at the sun has made me realize what I want to talk about. I think we should stop hating ourselves. I mean, obviously, that's a common statement. That's a common thing you always find in like a lot of self improvement and spiritualistic gurus and whatnot. But it doesn't hurt to like repeat something that is already known. Uh, we really should stop hating ourselves. I should stop hating myself. It's something that I struggle with. I feel like I've been conditioned. Nah, fuck that. I was conditioned for a while to just find it easier to hate myself than it was to love myself. That to the point where even when it felt like I had to love myself, it just felt corny or it felt unnatural. You know, um, it was so easy to destructively criticize myself and just paint myself in a negative way because it was much more easier to just to just say that I'm a fuck ass nigga than it was to say that you know I'm really goated. You feel me? I think we should like be more open and prone to just telling ourselves how goated we are, and better yet, but proving to ourselves daily how we're so goated, why we're so goated. And it doesn't have to be anything that impresses anyone, just as to impress yourself. For example, I'm trying to write. Lately, I've been trying to write, and I haven't written like jack shit yet in this past 15 days. I think I wrote like my greatest magnus opus a few months ago, and you know, I felt a sense of pride with it. I felt goated for doing that. I felt like a writer. I wrote like a 6 page short story, around like what 4,000, 6,000 words, and since then I've been just trying to like replicate and like hone that skill of writing. Because honestly, it's not the best writing. Uh, it's not really the best writing for people who have like spend years writing, but for me who just like enjoys reading and is trying to like get back into the habit of reading and writing, it was really good. I like it. I liked it. I still do like it actually. I read the story from time to time. So we should always just prove like why we're goated, man. I think being being scared, being scared of being goated is like it's now like way too common now. I feel like everyone wants to present themselves in this false humility, this fake humbleness. They don't even know what being humble is. You know. Um, and when I mean like fake humility, I don't mean I'm not trying to say like we should all be egotistic and narcissist and just like, you know, put ourselves on a like high pedestal and have our heads high up in the clouds and lose touch of like everyone and everything around us. What I mean is just to have more confidence in ourselves, in our skills, to have more confidence in our ability to try, in our sense of being human, you know. um I feel like we make ourselves feel small or make ourselves feel large based on positions of power in this world, like just because this individual is a CEO and all that and all, which I get, like it's valid, but still at the end of the day, um that CEO bleeds red and is human just as you. That president bleeds red and is human. That soldier bleeds red and is human, just like you. Um, for them to achieve that, the, the fact that they're human and can achieve those like um, levels of success, I guess those levels of success should be something that like inspires us to like notify us to know, like, you know, if another human being can like devote their time to become this type of person, so can I, you know. So can I. And you don't have to like do it so that you can be like the best, but you do have to do so that you can be better than yourself, like better than the previous version of yourself. Anyway, like I said, that was just like today's yap. I don't really have much to say. I just like literally just talk a whole lot of bullshit. Maybe there's some sense somewhere in there. Maybe there isn't. But yeah, just be confident in yourself.